Hello guys and welcome back to Peglin. So today we're going to be doing the Bulletin Crucible 4, and that is probably one of the best starting relics to get, starting off with muscircle, so that will eventually hopefully lead to getting some blocking as well. So let's see how it goes. So it's always nice starting off with this easy level, so many bombs, it shouldn't be taking too much damage on it, and the fact that my orbs now get +1 non-crit damage to start off with, definitely be looking at trying to get rid of my crit. I'm really thinking about taking Buckle Orb here, but I'm probably just going to upgrade my spear, so good damage and it pierces. What more can you want early game, getting some pierce, and I'll be looking to go to the chest hopefully. I mean 15 gold for an upgrade, why not get my spear to level 3, so hopefully I can end up going to a chest. I'm going to try to go there, but I mean I'll miss out on the chest, so not really much I can do. I've never been able to go where I want on that. But yeah, I mean, shouldn't take much damage here. So I find with this battle it's always good to try and get into your bombs because there's just so many enemies. Try getting a bit of gold, get the bombs, and the spear getting a pierce there, so good early on, and it means I've got a bit of AoE when I get into castle, so you know, one of a checklist is already done, a spear which is piercing. Now maybe just get some extra damage and refreshers. So I'm just going to head to a shop, maybe they've got a good relic, or if not I can just remove an orb. So we'll see what a shop has for us, and that is training weight is one of the best ones. So we start with 2 muscircle and going to remove a pebble, so we've got a nice consistent deck. And for some reason I like having a small deck, so you get the orbs what you want, and just checking to see where I want to go to the elite, get a chest, and then hopefully get another elite. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of this map, the fact that the bombs are quite hard to get, so, but having spear with a piercing makes it so much easier. So we'll see what we get and just carry on. I mean, none of those orbs look too interesting, and take silly fire damage and again, but just trying to be greedy and get some gold. You know, make sure I get enough for an upgrade and a heal if I need it. And This one, with a spear, it shouldn't be too hard of an elite fight. Kind of glad I got this one, if I'm honest. And now with a spear, attacking them all, and there's no wasted damage on, and really was hoping for a refresh so I could hit the bombs, and I'm a bit refresh stuck at the moment, but I mean I should have enough damage to deal with it. There's no worries here, still got quite a good amount of health, so no need to heal, and hopefully we get 2 bombs there, so can't complain about that. And my bold orb, I love the way it looks, and I think I'm going to take the balance, you know, get a bit of extra finesse or muscircle each reload, and every 4 shots is a multi-ball. So I went to this combat instead of a shop so I can go to the elite. This is another map I don't particularly like. It's just pretty hard to get the bombs, and I thought with a multi-ball would have been able to get the bomb, but unfortunately not. So was a bit fishing for a bomb there. Could have maybe shot that better, but I mean it's not too hard of a crucible at the moment, so shouldn't be dying to a normal combat, hopefully anyway. So we're gonna head to this elite to hopefully get a good relic, and then here we are, a nice easy elite for us. The plants, I mean with spear, look at that, nearly wiped them all out in 1 shot. So happy. I was hopefully trying to get through to a bomb, but for some reason it didn't bounce where I wanted, so just be a bit greedy, go for a bit of extra gold. I mean with 2 HP left on the enemies, it's not like they're gonna take long to die. And I'm gonna take the protect orb here and get a bit of a block on it, and I think I'm gonna take axe me anything in case I come up against the minesweeper boss, and all of those red bombs will do full damage to him. And this is another one where I try and wait for all of the enemies to spawn to get the bombs, because otherwise it's just wasted damage. So you're gonna get protect orb up to level 3, so you can get more ballwark, and it's just always good to have that bit of extra block. Sometimes it will save you a bit of damage, and this map just gonna try get a bit of gold and then go for bombs. And spear just doing amazing work wiping out the pea shooters. So yeah, now it's just trying to concentrate on getting the bombs. Multi-ball there should have made it easier to get the bombs, but I didn't, so try to get some ballwark, maybe deflect a couple of shots, but not enough, and struggling to get the bombs somehow. But I mean, should have enough health and all of that, so can't really complain. And here we are, spear doing its job, getting it all done. I think I would have preferred the mole rather than a slime. It's just a slime has so much HP compared to a mole, and a mole, the fact that it keeps spawning bombs in, it is just easy enough to get the damage over time. And that was a really good shot, getting a bomb and then bouncing into a crit, and spear should do a decent amount of damage here. But yeah, I mean with 2 muscircle to start off with shouldn't be too much of a hard fight. So there we are, and the fact that we've healed to full afterwards is really good. I'm just thinking about what to take. I think I'm going to take defresh potion here. Yes, I lose a refresh, but it's just the best of a bad bunch really, and it means I get extra damage. And I'm fighting Ballista, so I think I would have preferred a wall, but I mean, it's easy enough fight with Ballista if you get good block and good damage. And the mirrors, I absolutely hate them, so just gonna try to get some bulwark to block the damage. Hopefully don't hit a crit, but I did. But spear with the multi-ball doing its job of wiping them all out, and it's why it's important to have AoE on castle, because without the Pierce, I would have been fighting the mirrors for a lot longer and just trying to waste a bit of time hoping for all of the enemies to spawn here. But I mean, spear should wipe them all out if I get lucky enough, which I don't, but is just one bomb required after this. Shouldn't take too long to do. But yeah, it's not exactly a hard fight, this one. So could have done with skipping to a spear there, but I mean, not going to take a lot to take that fight on. And bit of damage on bulwark. I mean, it is a Bulletin, kind of a build you have to go for. It's a one-note character really, but I kind of like the bulwark build, because if you get a good enough one, you can just sit there for ages and build up your block, and enemies can't damage you, and as you see, damage and gained 6 bulwark, so happy enough. And probably just gonna try hit the refresh here. So I'm probably going to take another Protect Orb, go full into the Bulwark and muscircle build. I mean, I was looking at getting the Buckle Orb level 3, but I'm not going to. And taking silly fire damage there, but I'm going to go for the Elite and then go to a shop. Hopefully they've got some good relics for me. And this is probably the best Elite for me, the fact that I can get some Bulwark. And as you see, I'm already up to 4 muscircle and 10 blocks, so Spear's just going to do an amazing amount of damage. Get some more bulwark on board, so shouldn't take any damage in this fight, hopefully. Yeah, I am a little bit refresh stuck, but I mean, with the fact I've got quite a lot of bulwark, I'm not too scared. And just gonna try and fish for that refresh, which I don't hit, and I'm lucky enough, but a bomb should do enough. And I was hoping to bounce in there, but I mean, lost my bulwark now, so really fishing for that refresh. Can't hit it, but I mean, I don't think I'm going to take too much damage from this fight, and if I do, I can just heal up anyway. But Spear, just so important having that block. And I'm going to take Mask of Joy, so starting with extra buffs if you get any. So I'm going to start with 3 bulwark now, and definitely going to take Well Done Stake, heal, and then I'm going to remove a pebble, making my deck more consistent. This map is probably one of the best for spears, the fact that you've got so many pegs to hit and effect with defresh potion. Yeah, maybe could have done with a crit there, but I'm pretty sure this is a nice easy fight. Just trying to gun for a refresh here so I can set up a good spear afterwards. But I mean, single target damage, none of them got shield or anything, so it shouldn't be too hard to wipe them out. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. Maybe I use a forge to get a random upgrade, but I think I'm just gonna take the smithing hammer. And yeah, like, it's not very good. If I discard, I get damage for 2, and hopefully I can go to the left to get the extra mystery symbol. Hopefully I was hoping for a chest or like an elite, but this fight with Protect Orb and the spear shouldn't take too long to get through. And the fact that I'm building up block, and these bricks do a hell of a lot of damage, but hopefully with the block I've got, shouldn't take any damage. I mean, I've got high enough health at the moment, so it's not like it's too bad. And really refresh stuck here, so hoping spear can do well, and the fact that I've got multi-ball and I've got 1500 damage already. So 2 chests in a row, get 10 extra damage on my bombs. That will help a bit more. And see what this one is. Power glove, so that just makes everything stronger. Shop's going to be useless for me. Could take a Protect Orb, but I think I'm just going to skip everything, save my money for the next combat or shop, maybe get an upgrade. I think I should have enough damage to quite easily defeat this elite. The fact that he shields up is a bit annoying, but it just takes 1 bomb to get through the shield. But yeah, I mirror him and get my block up as well. Hopefully hit that refresh, which I can't, so just gonna try and spear. I mean, even without hitting too many pegs, it's a lot of damage there, so get that bomb. Trying to really hit that refresh, but I mean, see what relic we get from this boss. Yeah, I'm going for muscircle build, so I think I'm gonna take the broccoli. So starting off with a spear here, really good, really high amount of damage, and it is wasted the fact that it doesn't pierce. And now I'm just gonna try to get my block up, and that was such an unlucky bounce, so hopefully can hit a bomb. I mean, yeah, it's not the greatest, but get that refresh. No, I like the fact that the bombs at the moment are enough to clear out the spawned minions of the ballista. As you see, getting a block up, starting off with confusion. I mean, there's not really much I can say about this fight, apart from hopefully the spear does enough damage. I really need to get an orb which is high damage. I mean, with the fact that I'm gaining muscircle, as you can see, a lot of orbs do a hell of a lot of damage, and that should be enough to kill. Do I tank the magnet? Or no, magnets. As much as I like the magnet, I think I'm just gonna skip here. And do I tank the sealed conviction? Yeah, we tank sealed conviction. Extra damage. Yeah, I get no discards, but I can remove my stones from a shop if we get one. really could do with something like Fine Word of Frost or Overwhammer, just so when I get all of that extra damage needed, it's not gone to waste. Trying to refresh fish there. So spear, and the fact that I had all of that bulwark to start off with means no damage fight. I'm really happy with that. Do I think Jack-o'-lantern? Yeah, I quite like Jack-o'-lantern, and the fact that I can up its damage is really good as well. Oh, this is one of the new encounters you can get, which those mushrooms buff up the enemies as they walk through, and I'm still not 100% sure which is the best way to go about doing this maps, but Jack-o'-lantern, look at that, 10 non-crit damage, easy enough to get the kill. But yeah, I definitely need to sort out my refresh situation, but here we are. Got high damage on the fact that I'm building up my muscircle, and probably gonna take this here and getting more muscircle every time I refresh the board. Can't complain about that. This map is probably my least favourite in caves, the fact that it's got so many red bombs and it just seems hard to hit all of the pegs. But, I mean, hopefully our bulwark is enough to stop us taking damage, which it isn't, but I mean, it's just so many enemies spawning in, and the fact that there's not that many pegs to hit, it's so annoying. Definitely just gonna heal up here and then head to that chest if I can get to it. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get an unlucky bounce. Do I go to the elite or the extra chest? Yeah, we'll go fight an elite. Gotta try to get all of that extra power as I can, and an extra elite in a question mark. So, more relics for me. Can't complain about that, and hopefully I can hit the refresh. So, more muscircle, building up my bulwark, and spear here. Just gonna do an amazing amount of damage, wipe out all of the enemies. And now Jack-o'-lantern should be able to get the kill here, the fact that it goes through 3 times and hits all of the bombs. So red bomb damage coming in, and not enough to get the kill, but he's got 1 hit left on him maybe, if I trying to get a bit of bulwark there, but there we are. Nice easy victory on the elite, so extra relic, definitely gonna heal. And Overwhammer, exactly what I wanted. So I think we can definitely say this should be a good one to try and win. We've got all of the relics we've asked for, apart from being refresh stuck, but I mean, hopefully we've got all of the damage we need, and the fact that our normal non-piercing orbs are now piercing, so no wasted damage. So if you like, that should kill both of them and hit the elite. So just trying to get some bulwark to get my muscircle up, and then the more muscircle, the higher the damage. Do I think Orb Burst? The fact that it gives me bulwark and muscircle, definitely, and heal up. And there we are. Pocket Watch, get that damage over time, definitely. And I think I'm just going to try and rush through the caves. I mean, hopefully it's got enough relics to do a damage. Trying to get a refresh there, and the fact that I didn't, just really annoying, but I've got 3 muscircle already. That's gone up to 6 now. So we head off to his chest, see what we get from it, and There we are, there's a refresh situation sorted, so definitely reckon we've got a victory here if I don't throw and refresh the board whenever an enemy's killed. And just a couple of combats left and another elite, so hopefully get another good relic for us to use. I just throw out all the orbs here because it's not like they take damage for your orbs hitting. It's 1 damage per peg and then 1 damage for each orb what hits the enemy. So it doesn't matter how high of a damage you get on your orbs. So spear should do really well, tank out the projectile enemies, which I don't, but that's just 1 red bomb which should be able to kill it. Bit of overkill here, and the fact that all enemies aren't spawned is rather annoying, but got enough damage to tank them all out and hopefully win this run. I mean, I think I've got all of my damage sorted, my refresh is sorted, no healing, but I'm at high enough health where I don't think I'll have an issue. So let's move on to this elite before we fight the QR code boss. And Upside Down Man, I absolutely hate. It's just I never seem to be able to get good bounces in this map, but the fact that I've got all my muscircle and got defresh potion shouldn't be too much of an issue. Just definitely refresh fish in there, and as you can see, elite's almost done with already. Just jack-o'-lantern, not the best on this map, the fact that all of the black holes are up the top, but I'm not worried about this elite, and hopefully it gets us a good relic. Heal up so we're at full health. Do I want to buff the enemies? Nah, we're just tank, refresh and punch, bit of extra damage. So let's go into QR code and see how we get on. I mean, gotta build up the ballwark. Nice easy ballwark build. Hopefully not take any damage. Red bombs and bombs to start off with to get a bit of extra damage on them, and then hopefully should be able to get the kill. I mean, the fact that we've got so much ballwark and muscircle, I mean, a pebble is doing 35 non-crit damage per pebble, and then my ballwark's just going to end up getting higher, and my refresh as well, so I'm going to take no damage on this QR code. As you can see, just crazy amount of damage numbers, and yeah, I should have aimed out at bottom there, but the spear doing 43 non-crit damage, crazy. And I think we're just gonna get a bit more muscircle and bulwark, and there we are. No damage fight on the boss. So I just want to say thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next Peglin video, or check out the other videos I'm uploading. It's a tower defense game.